Identical crimes with two vastly different punishments. Both this man and woman were convicted in separate cases of selling fentanyl-laced heroin that killed someone. The man on the left sentenced to 20 years in prison here in Western New York. The woman on the right gets probation in Central New York. The stark differences sparked quite a conversation on our Facebook page about the vastly different sentences. So why did one defendant get decades in prison and the other one got no prison time at all? As 7 Eyewitness News reporter James Groh tells us tonight, he's asking some questions for us.
In separate cases in different parts of the state, Carlique DeBerry of Buffalo and Marla Fenner of Geneva both gave another person a deadly dose of fentanyl. DeBerry sold a deadly dose to a Hamburg man. Fenner exchanged the drug for food. A judge in Buffalo sentenced DeBerry to 20 years in prison for homicide. Fenner received 5 years of probation for a lesser charge. So why two extremely different sentences?
These two cases are not examples of anything other than the facts and the law being applied correctly.
Retired state Supreme Court Judge Penny Wolfgang says it comes down to federal courts versus state courts. DeBerry was charged in federal court for distribution of fentanyl causing death. The mandatory minimum sentence is 20 years.
It was the drugs that the individual charged distributed that resulted in a death.
But Fenner, a first-time offender, was charged with criminal sale of a controlled substance, which can often result in probation over prison time.
From alternative to incarceration, and particularly involving drugs, we are trying to encourage, treatment.
So why did DeBerry's case go to federal court? U.S. Attorney James Kennedy says local authorities will hand cases to the federal government when they want a statement to be made.
To impose that harsher punishment so people in the area know, this is what's going to happen to you?
I think so.
Prosecutors say DeBerry was also a frequent dealer who profited from selling opioids. Fenner traded fentanyl for 2 yogurts and an apple juice.
His intent is an element.
In Buffalo, James Groh, 7 Eyewitness News.